Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah.
And I'm Matthew.
And this is Chronically Disney. Today we're doing the underrated tag, or the most underrated tag, that was done by the Disney Sisters and Twinkle Bell Taryn, and I will link their channels down in the description. So we've got 11 questions.
Okay.
And it's all about underrated Disney things. So the first question is your favorite underrated Disney movie.
Underrated Disney movie? Wow, that's easy.
What?
Oliver and Company.
Okay. Why do you like that one so much?
I don't know. It's the music. It's the overall story. I mean, because also when you think about it, during the 80s, really the early 80s when it came out, Disney was in a lull. And evidenced by the fact that it's an underrated movie. It didn't get the popularity that it deserved until Little Mermaid came back out, and it just blew up again from there.
Yeah.
I mean, and you think about it also, Huey Lewis and Billy Joel both did a couple of the voices, Dodger and one of the other dogs in the movie. So to me, I think it's awesome, awesomely underrated.
Okay. I would say mine is probably Atlantis. Because, I don't know, I love like the whole Under the Sea and finding the hidden city and just everything about that. And you hardly ever hear anything about that one.
I think you're confused. Under the Sea is Little Mermaid. Duh.
Atlantis is in the ocean.
In the ocean, yeah. Oh. Well, the other part that makes Atlantis underrated and really awesome is that none other than Michael J. Fox himself does the lead voice. I mean,
okay, I'll give you that one.
yeah,
too.
there you go. See, perfect. Question
Okay.
number dos.
Question 2. Most underrated Disney movie, not your favorite, in your opinion, the most underrated movie.
Well, the most underrated movie. That's hard because there's a lot of movies. And I can't go with my favorite because the question said so. So Oliver and Company's out. I mean, honestly, I kind of a toss-up between Hunchback of Notre Dame and Hercules. I mean, those two really great story plots to them, really great actors doing the voicings, great songs, but they have not gotten the recognition they deserve.
I don't know, I feel like Hercules has a lot more like recognition because there's a lot of merch for it. Well, not a lot, but there is merch for it and people talk about it more.
Okay, yeah, plus the fact that they're already in the works on making a live-action Hercules remake, and I haven't heard of them doing one yet for Hunchback, so
Yeah.
I could see that. So maybe Hunchback would be, in my opinion, the most underrated.
I think I'd agree with that. I haven't even seen Hunchback, even though we own it.
I don't know why.
I don't know either. It's on my list to watch. I'm trying to watch all the animated movies this year. Okay, anyways. Question number 3. Most underrated Disney character.
Most underrated Disney character.
I think this one's hard.
Definitely hard. I don't know. For me, I don't know. I'd probably have to go way back. I'm going way back. I'm going Fab Five way back. I'm probably going to go with Goofy.
He's not underrated. Everybody loves Goofy.
You don't see anything about Goofy anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh.
No.
You can meet him in the parks. There are pins galore for him.
I don't know.
There are plushes galore for him.
Fine. So you're telling me I can't go with any of the Fab Five?
No! They're everywhere. Everywhere.
Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, yes.
They are
but-
everywhere.
Okay, you know what? Fine. We'll agree to disagree on this one, and I'll let you speak while I think.
Okay, gosh. Most underrated character. This is hard because there's so many characters.
What if we say Mushu? Because they're replacing Mushu in the live action with a freaking Phoenix. That is.
Don't even get me started. Gosh. Underrated character. I feel like, ooh, I know. Let's pull out our list of Who's who?
Oh, there we go.
Just from the front. I don't even know who that is.
Wait. Let's see. Oh,
Is that from Lilo and Stitch?
I think so.
Maybe?
Could be. Bolt. Ooh,
Bolt's pretty underrated.
yeah. That was a great movie, and I mean, none other than the incomparable John Travolta voiced Bolt. So I mean,
I don't know. There are a ton of characters. I don't know.
characters from A to Z.
That's really hard.
Well, let's see. I'm just going to open the book and go. Prince Eric.
Prince Eric is not underrated.
Nope. Okay, let's try it again and go. Stromboli.
He's pretty underrated, but he's a villain, so.
True.
Oh, the Blue Fairy. She's pretty underrated. Go back to Stromboli.
It's in Pinocchio. Hold on.
Because, like, I hardly ever see anything about her. But she's beautiful. She's an integral part of the movie.
True. Now, did you know, though, speaking of the Blue Fairy, her name was inspired by the teal hair of the character in the original novel Pinocchio by Carlo Collodi. There you have it. So you say the Blue Fairy, I'll say Bolt.
Bolt.
Yes.
Okay. This is question 4. Most underrated Disney animal.
Underrated Disney animal. Well, that might make me have to go back and rethink my last question and answer them because, I mean...
Bolt's an animal.
Exactly. But what other animals do we have in the Disney universe?
Maybe like a non-title character.
Yeah. Like Dodger.
Dodger's very underrated. There's hardly anything for him.
You could... What about, like, Todd? Because I'm a hound dog. Ow!
Yeah. They're pretty underrated too. Todd and Copper.
Yep.
Okay. I guess I would have to go with those. Because I can't.
Yep. Now, but if we went with somebody other than a dog, because dogs are the most popular of the Disney animals. Like, if I'm thinking underrated, I'm thinking like Sergeant Tibbs, Scat Cat.
What about Max? The horse from Tangled. Or Max from The Little Mermaid, the dog. Those are both pretty underrated.
True. Scuttle, too. You see a
I
lot.
think there's a lot more Scuttle stuff than you think.
I don't know. When you think of The Little Mermaid, you think of Ariel and Prince Eric, and you think of Flounder and Sebastian
And Scuttle.
Ursula.
They're kind of like grouped together.
I don't know. I don't see a whole lot of Scuttle stuff.
But you see a lot less Max.
True.
So I'm going to say Max. Both Maxes.
She's maxed out right now, folks. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, this one's hard. Number 5. Favorite underrated Disney song.
Underrated Disney song.
You probably know more of them than I do.
I do. Now, I know what your sister would say.
That's just what she doesn't like.
No, I wasn't going there.
Oh.
Because that would be overrated for her. She can't stand.
Then what would her underrated be?
I'll make a man out of you.
She loves Mulan.
She loves Mulan. And that song, and the fact that they're not doing those songs in the live action remake, it's a travesty. So therefore, for her sister, that would be the most underrated Disney song.
Okay.
Me, I gotta think about it for a second.
Pressure. Man. Stop.
Under pressure.
Oh my gosh.
I got it.
What?
One step ahead of the bread line, one jump ahead of the sword. I steal only when I can afford. That's everything.
Keep going.
That's all I know.
Oh, come on.
That's all I know. But it's an underrated song because it's just such a great song.
It is, and they changed my favorite line in that song for the live action.
What's your favorite line?
Just a little snack, guys. They changed it to something like one more tack, guys, or something like that. Oh, I was so mad when I first saw that movie because I was like ready to sing it, and then it changed.
Ooh.
Lame.
Or, got another one that's criminally underrated.
What?
Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared. No king, la 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 la. Idiots! There will be a king. I will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again. Can't you tell I love Disney songs?
And The Lion King.
Of course. So those are my ideas for criminally underrated Disney songs.
I don't know if I can pick one. I love all Disney songs.
Well, so do I, but that's my pick. What do you think? You going to stick with those?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can't think of any others.
Next question.
Number 6. Most underrated Disney soundtrack.
Underrated Disney soundtrack. That's tough. My all-time favorite Disney soundtrack is Lion King, obviously. I love the Aladdin and I love the Little Mermaid ones. I've listened to those over and over ad nauseum throughout my life. Frozen, that's a great one as well. So many great
That's not
songs.
underrated, though.
No, I know. I'm saying those are some great soundtracks, but they're definitely not underrated. I don't know.
I actually know one that I'm thinking of.
What?
Fantasia.
Oh, you know what? I got to go with you on that one. Yes.
I mean, it's classic music, but no one listens to it.
Hold on. If you're going to talk about it, you got to use the right lingo, verbiage. It's not classic music. It's classical music. Come on now. Work with me here. You're killing me, Smalls.
It's classical music, and no one listens to it. Except me. I love it.
I love it. I grew up on classical music.
I know. Okay, so are you going with mine on that one?
I am.
Okay. Number 7. Favorite underrated live action Disney movie?
Well, I haven't seen live action Cinderella, and I haven't seen live action Beauty and the Beast. I've seen
But this is not just like the remake live actions. It's like all the live action movies they've done, which is a lot.
Okay, yeah.
I already know mine.
What would yours be?
The Ugly Dachshund. It was made back in like the late 50s, early 60s, I think. And it's about a German Shepherd who thinks he's a dachshund because he's like raised with dachshund.
Okay.
It's so cute. I love that movie.
Well, let's see. If we're talking criminally underrated, I'm going with the remake, not the original. I'm going Flubber.
Oh.
I mean, think about the comedic brilliance that was Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Without Robin Williams, they could not have remade that movie. And it never really got the justice it deserves.
Yeah.
So I go with Flubber.
Okay. Number 8. Most underrated Disney villain.
Most underrated Disney villain. Good question. Let's see, Scar's not underrated. Ursula's not underrated. Jafar, no.
What about the, I don't know his name, but the one from The Great Mouse Detective? I can't think of his name.
Can't either. I haven't seen the movie in so long. Ooh.
Look him up.
Ooh. I had an idea.
Oh, Professor Radigan.
Professor Radigan. That's not a bad one. I have an idea, but I want to look up a different one first. Let's see.
I love this book.
Yes.
She's not a villain. Oh, but
Dr. Facilier, that's a good one. Oh, for sure. And
I don't know that he's really. Oh, the one from Ratatouille is very underrated.
I'm looking him up. What is his? Skinner
Skinner.
and Anton Ego.
He's not the villain. He's the villain. Skinner's the villain.
Oh, Ego
the
is the
chef
food
that's
critic.
like in charge of the restaurant.
Yeah,
and
you're
is
right.
trying to get rid of Remy and yeah.
Yeah? Who was... Now I can't remember the movie I was thinking of, and I was going to look it up.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I love Ratatouille, so we'll go with Skinner. No, ooh. Let's see if I can look him up by name. B. Let's look up B. 241. Page 241.
I have no clue.
Meet the Robinsons.
Oh yeah.
Bowler hat.
The bowler
guy.
hat guy.
There we go. That's an underrated villain.
I love that movie.
He is awesome. There we go. Underrated villain, bowler hat guy.
Okay.
That book is amazing. If you don't own it, let me see the book again. If you don't own this book right here, this is Disney's Who's Who, an A to Z of Disney characters. If you don't own this book right there, you need this one. That is an amazing book. All right, next question.
Okay. Ooh, most underrated Disney princess.
Most underrated Disney princess. You know what? For me, that's going to be easy. I'm going to go Princess Tiana.
You think?
I think so, because when people start talking about Disney princesses, they don't talk about her. They talk more about the
I
classic.
think they do.
No, I think they talk about the classic princesses. And okay, fine. You think she's talked about in those circles?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to go with one that's not listed as a Disney princess, but is technically a Disney princess.
Okay. Who?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Princess Leia.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your official and unofficial.
Yes.
Okay.
Official and unofficial.
My official would be Merida. Because, well, there is a lot of merchandise for her. There's a lot less than the other classic Disney
Okay. Yeah, I can
princesses.
see that.
And my unofficial is a newer one. And it's also Hannah's favorite, my sister. Princess Shuri from Black Panther. She is amazing. She's hilarious. She's brilliant. I love everything about her.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Wakanda forever.
Yes. Okay. Oh, it does say official or non-official princess.
Oh, there we go. We covered both bases. Hey.
Okay. Number 10. Most underrated Disney couple.
Underrated Disney couple.
Do you have one?
You first.
I'm not sure yet. You go first.
You might not agree with my assessment of this, and you didn't agree with some of my assessments already.
Ooh.
I was going to say Donald and Daisy. You don't see a whole lot about Daisy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You see more about Donald than you do her. But
I know, and I love Daisy.
But
She's so cute.
without Daisy, you still have Donald, but he wouldn't be the Donald that we all know him of.
Yeah.
There'll be something missing.
I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Mine would probably be I got two.
Okay.
Bernard and Bianca from The Rescuers.
Ooh, that's a good
They're
one.
so sweet together. And Milo and Kita from Atlantis.
Okay.
So I love them. And she's a Disney princess.
Yeah.
Unofficially.
Okay. Well, while technically a couple and technically not a couple, I mean, in this day and age, I mean, yeah, they're not together. They're a team. They're not a couple. But
Okay.
what about Chip and Dale?
They're not a couple.
No, they're not a couple, but they're a couple because they're a team. And it's Chip and Dale. It's a couple. Of
They're
things.
not underrated though.
Oh.
Everybody loves Chip and Dale. They're
Okay.
all over the place.
All right. But you see where I'm going with it, though. So, okay, I got you.
I have another favorite Disney couple.
Is it favorite or underrated, though? I think we're supposed to be
Both.
talking. Okay. Who?
Us. Oh, okay. Now we have a bonus question.
I'll give you that one.
Okay. We have a bonus question.
Bonus. Let's do
Number
this.
11. Most underrated Disney sequel.
Underrated Disney sequel.
Which there are quite a few.
Well, there have been quite a few. And there's been several that have just really angered me to the point of why make them. Cinderella 2, Cinderella 3.
Those aren't bad.
When was the original made?
In 1950.
When did Cinderella 2 come out?
I don't know.
If it comes out,
2000?
okay, exactly. So if the sequel comes out, there's got to be like a moratorium on how long you can have a. I'm sorry, there's got to be a time period. If the sequel comes out within a certain time frame from the original, it's okay. But 25, 30 years after the original,
Okay.
no.
This is not movies you don't like. This is underrated movies.
I'm just saying.
Like, what underrated movies?
Dang, hijacked my answer. Now I got it.
I personally really love Little Mermaid 2.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because you get to see more about her family, her background, you meet her daughter. I love that. I mean, Little Mermaid has always been my favorite movie, so just to expand upon that whole world, I love it.
Okay.
And you don't hear a lot about it.
Well, I've got an even better answer than that one.
Okay.
Well, we talked about said actor earlier in Flubber, and Robin Williams is comedic genius. His brilliance will forever live on in the hearts of Aladdin fans, okay?
Yes, definitely.
And when you talk about sequels, you think sequel to Aladdin, you think Return of Jafar. No, because that was when they were in a contract dispute with Robin Williams over the use of his likeness and voice,
Yeah.
and they had somebody else, who knows who it was, doing the voice of Genie. It wasn't that memorable. But then Aladdin and the King of Thieves comes out, and they brought Robin Williams back in the fold. They got everything fixed, everything's hunky-dory, we love you again. And no one ever talks about that one. He brought his comedic genius back to the voice of Genie. Therefore, that is the most criminally underrated Disney sequel ever.
And I've honestly never seen those.
I'm like, what? You maybe stop the
I
mic
haven't
drop.
seen the Lion King sequels either.
Well,
Partly because we don't own them.
there's only one Lion King sequel, and that's Lion King 2.
1.5 is a sequel.
I don't consider 1.5 a sequel, and here's why.
Well, it's like
It's a
their
it's a
story,
retelling
yeah.
through the eyes of Timon and Pumbaa, so it's not a sequel. So
But it technically is.
nah, I don't consider it a sequel. You're wrong.
But
Just
I
saying.
haven't seen it. I haven't seen all of those.
I've seen
We
two,
need to buy them
I've
so
seen-
I can watch them.
so we can both see them. I've seen Lion King 2, but it's been years ago.
It's because you're old.
Okay, so your favorite Disney couple just broke up. Thank you very much.
Whatever. Well, that's all the questions.
No more questions? Seriously?
No.
Okay. Maybe next time.
I hope you enjoyed our weirdness.
Her weirdness, my funniness.
Oh my goodness. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video and our crazy kookiness, hit the thumbs up button. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon to get a notification when I post a new video.
Belle, bonjour, 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 bonjour.
Thanks so much for watching. See you real soon.